sometimes, despite our best efforts, in spite of how hard we try, our relationships still end. The law of assumption states that whatever we assume to be true shall be true. The law of attraction claims that like attracts like. But the law of rhythm says that cycles are a natural part of the universe, while the law of perpetual transmutation adds that everything in the universe is constantly evolving or fluctuating. Maybe your relationship ended because it was scheduled to. And maybe you failed to attract your specific person because it wasn't ready yet. Or maybe, like a cake in an oven, it's still baking. And while we're on the topic, maybe your relationship didn't end, but rather, this was the type of pause that you both needed for you two to realize that you do belong together. The possibilities are endless. Maybe this separation is just one tiny story you will tell your kids one day. This is not an attempt to support any harmful delusions or to cultivate a state of limerence, but rather to expand your awareness to all of the endless possibilities, because the fact of the matter is, you are a human being with a human being's vantage point. You cannot see what is happening behind the scenes. This video has been inspired by Angelina. She asks, can you make a video on this? I feel like people in the community have guilt for not manifesting situations to work out, especially in relationships. And Angelina, you are absolutely right. And this is your video. But before I share with you all what I've learned on this topic, I would like to take a moment to thank the sponsors of today's video, BetterHelp. I absolutely love the mind and mindset, psychology, psychoanalysis. That's my thing. And understanding the mind is like solving a fascinating equation. Just as we've unraveled the mysteries of mathematics, science, and the universe, recent decades have brought us so much closer to understanding the workings of our brains. Our minds, very similar to muscles, are very capable of training and growth, which changes our perception of the world and changes our perception of our experiences within it, which is why I believe it all starts in the mind. And that is key. In this journey of mental fitness, which is a term I like using recently because it sounds funny, therapy plays a crucial role for me. It provides a structured way to strengthen my well-being, to solidify that inner peace I'm trying to build. It provides me the clarity that I need, the clarity that keeps me in alignment with what I'm here to do and where I'm going, and the things I want to accomplish in this lifetime. I've always loved acquiring new perspectives from professionals, though. My mind can sometimes be my own adversary, and I find solace in the fact knowing that I have someone there who can offer a different viewpoint and challenge those negative beliefs that I've got in my head, those ones that I'm still working on dismantling. Therapy has been, and I don't mean to sound hyperbolic here, but it has been an almost life-saving journey for me by teaching me how to forgive others and to forgive myself and the roles I played in those situations. It's helped me to learn how to walk away when I know I've given it my all, how to let go of situations and to be free. It's like solving a very complex problem that you've been dealing with for years with a simple yet profound solution. I'm surprised by how many answers were already within me. I just needed someone with the experience and the know-how to draw them out of me, things I couldn't do for myself. Today I want to introduce you to BetterHelp. What I love so much about them is that they are devoted, it seems, to transforming the traditional therapy process with technology. And why not? We're already in the future. It's no longer about waiting in lines or making phone calls or waiting in offices. It brings professional help right to your home, makes it more accessible and far more comfortable. With BetterHelp, you sign up, you complete a quiz, and then they connect you with a therapist from their extensive network. What I like most about it is that you can even choose the gender of your therapist. I chose a man because many of my issues have been with members of the opposite sex, and I had some questions for him, and I was eager to hear the perspective of a male. Communicating with your therapist is very flexible. They've got video, phone, and messaging, like text messaging. I like the video chat. And if the fit isn't right for you, then it's as easy as clicking a button in the settings and you find a new therapist that works for you. I've come to realize in this last season of my life, which everybody is like mostly aware of right now. If you know me, then you're aware how essential mental health is to my journey of getting ahead in life, which, to be honest with you, I'm absolutely obsessed with right now. Through therapy, it has changed my approach and my outlook towards challenges. This is why I no longer see problems. I just see challenges, things to solve and to work through. Just little detours. It's made me a far more positive person, which is quite strange when you think about it. How is it possible that taking a step back could propel you forward? It's interesting to me. It's a paradox, but from my mouth to your ears, I'm telling you, this is something that works for those of us who are really devoted to self-improvement, self-development, finding inner peace, your well-being, getting ahead in life, attracting and achieving things. Sometimes you do have to go back to really clear up all that clutter that's holding you back so you can excel and soar and prosper, hun. I'm very thankful to BetterHelp for democratizing access to therapy. It's such an essential service for so many of us, and I'm grateful to them for supporting this specific channel. By clicking the link in the description, you not only support this channel, but you also get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. There is absolutely no pressure here, hun. It is entirely up to you. But I do want to encourage you to at least give it a try, if only for a month, just so you can see how therapy can positively impact your life and guide your mind towards thinking more positively, much like it has mine. Thank you so very much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get back to said video. We do feel a lot of guilt when our relationships end, and moreover, we can be shamed by certain divisions of the self-development community. And this is only because you've misunderstood your role in your own life. You are a co-creator, a cooperative component of the universe, and you are not creating your life experience alone. The rest of this video will be much easier to digest if you can understand that. This is specifically why at the root of all spirituality, the main takeaway is trust in the process. I mean, even going to the gym, it's trust in the process, because there will be times when you just don't know what the hell is going on. But if you can apply trust, then you will always have that underlying awareness that everything is always working out for the best. And if that for some reason sounds harsh, then why even believe in God or in the universe or in science if you wanted to create your life experience alone? Your lover is a co-creator with an entire life experience independent of you. There are still lessons he or she may still have to learn. There are still life experiences they still need to live. Maybe they are not ready yet for you. Maybe you are not ready yet for them. Perhaps the relationship at that time or the attraction at that time was built on sand. I do not think personally that this masterpiece you are trying to create here should be interrupted by your specific version of what the outcome should be, or of what the process should be towards that specific outcome. This is because while you are within this giant tapestry of life, you cannot see the whole picture. You are unaware that your specific person just needed some space from you to recognize the perfection that they had and what they lost, so that you both can come back together stronger. Like the story of my parents, and nearly 30 years later, I'm still here. You're unaware that your lover is currently dealing with some sort of illness that would certainly take precedence over their romantic life, the one you are trying to be part of. You are unaware that while you're busy trying to manifest this specific person into being the perfect person for you, your perfect person already exists and is attracting someone just like you. This is why we believe in the spiritual laws of the universe, because we are logical enough to acknowledge that there are some responsibilities of life we just cannot handle alone with our human eyes. We have to delegate some of those responsibilities to something with a higher point of view, something with a bird's eye view to navigate us towards our chosen destinations. Even if it's calories in, calories out. If you've ever been on a weight loss journey, you'll know what I'm talking about with that. You'll be on your diet every day, right? For the last month, 2 months, 3 months. And every day you check your scale. The numbers aren't quite adding up the way it should be. But if you look back over the course of the month or the 2 months or the 3 months, you will see how you are actually indeed getting closer to your chosen destination, even if in this day, in this morning, when you step on a scale, it doesn't look like much progress has been made. Over time, progress has been made. This is delegation of something higher, whether it's spirituality or scientific. I just wanted to add that. If you stay on this path that you are on, you will attract the man or the woman that you want. You will get your ex back. When you pair it with the fluidity of human beings, over time, the probability of it increases. But then you may find yourself in a cycle of constantly having to attract them back simply because they are not ready yet, or they were just not the best one for you. I would hope that you already know that you have options. And if you don't know that, then I'm telling you right now, you have options. Whether you want your ex back, or you want this specific person, or you want someone entirely new, that is all up to you. That is entirely your choice. But regardless of which choice you choose, you should never feel shamed or have your spiritual credibility questioned. You are not forced to stay in a relationship and make it work just to prove that you are in control of your reality. Why deprive yourself of the best love that you could have? Why settle for a raw cake when you can just trust the baker and get a product that won't harm you from salmonella? If you find yourself settling for less, you are not ready yet. And again, only you will know what less looks like to you. No one else can determine that. If you want your ex back and that feels really, really right to you, then that is your path. If you want someone new and that feels really, really right to you, then this is your path. And anyone who tries to shame you for your choice in the name of law is just being cruel or misunderstood. Stop seeking religion and find truth. Find liberation of thought. Find what feels right for you. One of the most effective way for me and for many others to truly attract and maintain what is wanted, and something you can do too, is by focusing all of my attention on making myself ready for the best scenario, the best person, the best job, the best social circle, etc. Instead of using all of my creative energy to focus on attracting one specific person or one specific position. And again, there is no shame in your preferences. I just prefer to allow life to surprise me more often than not because I am a co-creator. I humbly admit I cannot see the whole picture. While I will not shame you for your preferences, I will still encourage you to trust God and or the universe to get you to where you're going. Like you still trust Google Maps even when it's taking you down a dirt road. So you tell life what you're looking forward to by clarifying the outcome. Put the specific address in the destination tab, but this does require your honesty. When it comes to romantic love, most people's true desires are the same. You want someone who will love you as you are, inspire you to grow, support your aspirations, support you at your lowest, be honest with you, never intentionally harm you, adore you as you adore them, stay with you for the long term, love you in an obvious way so you never have to manifest them too. You want love as clear as glass and as solid as a rock, a love that is built on divine ground, something you can stand on. And for me personally, if my specific person fails to meet those requirements, then it is not that I manifested incorrectly. It's not that I failed in some way. It's just that A, they are not ready yet, or B, they are not the best one for me. For me, I equate it to this analogy. It's as though Google Maps kicked in and said, hey, I know you said you wanted beach weather, but you also wrote Guyana down in your destination tab. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, so I'm going to make you aware. That's my job. I'm the universe. I'm Google Maps. I have to make you aware. It's currently rainy season in Guyana. There is no beach weather to be had right now in Guyana. You are not going to like it yet. So you've got some options here, okay, bud? I can take you to sunny Barcelona right now and then take you to Guyana once the rainy season has passed, or I can continue to take you to Guyana right now during the rainy season and you can just bunker down all wet and slightly cold and wait for the rainy season to pass. But it's your call. But this is why we trust the universe. So we are not forced to navigate this life experience alone with a blindfold on. We put our trust in the process. So we know that if I do this, followed by this, something good will come about it, even though it may not look like that right now. Sometimes Google Maps will kick in and say, hey, I found a faster route. It'll save you 10 minutes. Would you like to accept? You can ignore it if you'd like. Allow life to refine your love story, no matter who may be part of it. Allow life to give you the best outcome that your heart truly desires. The best love, a love that is yours. Love is not supposed to be hard. Love is your refuge at the end of a hard day. If your relationship ended, maybe it was supposed to. If you failed to attract your specific person, you are now attracting your best person. Allow yourself to have the best and then trust the universe to guide you towards it. All you have to do is be clear about the type of love that you truly desire. Be specific about that. Be specific about the type of love that you truly desire, and then trust the process. And if you somehow like my perspective on this topic and you'd like to hear more about how chasing your lover makes them run away, then I recommend this video next. And with that being said, Thank you for watching this video. I truly do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I trust you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. So how did you like today's video, and what video would you like to see next? You let me know in the comment section down below. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Toodles.